Welcome back to Bedworth, grapple fans, in time for the big one. There he is, Stevie Gray. Now in the middleweight bracket, he's really put on quite a bit of weight since his lightweight days. Steve Gray from Peckham, southeast London. Now well over the 12-stone mark. And here's his opponent this afternoon, Clive Iron Fist Myers, just about the same weight as Steve Gray at the 12.5 stone mark. Myers from Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. And what about this next 8 rounds should produce? These two top, really top masters of their profession.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our second contest today is a special lightweight challenge match of 8 3-minute rounds. 2 falls, 2 submissions, or the knockout will decide the winner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you talk about the really great lightweight stars of wrestling, you talk about George Kidd, you talk about Johnny Saints, and you talk about Steve Gray. And ladies and gentlemen, Steve Gray's opponent this afternoon, proudly wearing a belt, of course, the European Championship belt. It belongs to a young man who's not only a super wrestler, but president of the British Arm Wrestling Federation as well, Iron Fist Clive Myers. And your referee from this contest, ladies and gentlemen, from Liverpool, Mr. Frank Casey.
Yes, Frank Casey. Used to handling the tough boys, but this time he'll have no problem with that. The inside moves at all, because neither of these men need to. Both masters of their profession, as I said, and really craftsmen at the wrestling game. Neither of them, I don't think I've ever seen produce a rough move, an inside move. Why should they need to? They got all the holes at their command anyway.
Seconds away, first round.
So 8 3-minute rounds. 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout to decide the winner. Nothing in it weight-wise. Clive Myers, Jamaica. Steve Gray, London. Frank Casey from Liverpool in charge of it. I can't see Myers falling for that one. He did, though. Myers worried about something the spectators said back there. I've never seen Clive Myers quite this angry, in fact. Lee Bamber is going to see. Yes, the MC has gone to, and the stewards have got rid of them. So they've gone. Whoever said what has left the hall now, so Myers will continue. Full Nelsons and a quick headmare follow-up. He's very angry now. You can see by his wrestling style, he's going fast for the quick killer move here. So that argument took a lot of that first round, but there are still 7 more to go. What a great mover this fellow Myers is. Right on the bell, round 1. Which is why, of course, Stevie Gray from London is the perfect opponent for this man, Myers. Hardly anybody I can think of in the lighter weight brackets of wrestling could really come back at Myers. This is the man that can do it, and I wouldn't be at all surprised to see him do it here this afternoon. But what a bout it's going to be.
Seconds away, round 3.
Round 3, 6 to go. No score. Gray in the black trunks versus Clive Iron Fist Myers. Side headlock and bringing it down to the ground position, but it's not far enough.
No, wait.
Yes, nicely out, Gray. A full Nelson to a head mare, very fast indeed, Myers. And ends up with a sort of forward headlock ground position. Curious move, but he's got in there. But not orthodox, and therefore Gray is able to get out of it eventually. And Frank Casey, completely superfluous here, the referee as far as warnings are concerned, of course. Just in there for the count on the pinfalls and the knockouts. Oh yes, quickly down, and it's a foot folding press from the back. It's a beautiful fold, and he caught him unawares. And I bet Myers is the first one to smile and congratulate his opponent on that. There he is, grinning all over. Says, you really caught me that time. Magnificent, and this is how Gray did it. Both men had the advantage for a few seconds here. Gray comes off the ropes there, waits for the chance, goes for the reverse doubling Nelson, and that's it. Folding press locked.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first fall of the match. It goes in favor of the Peckham Flyer, Steve Gray.
Magnificent move, and here he comes over to congratulate him, as I knew he would. Typical Clive Myers, that's grinning at the expertise of his opponent.
Seconds away, round 4.
5 rounds to go as we start the 4th. Now then, I don't know if Gray's going to have another chance to catch this man unawares. He wants that European middleweight title that Clive Myers holds now. And if he gets a win here this afternoon, he'll have more chance of getting that title bout. Double wrist lock, back hammer to Myers. Yes, Gray is up so fast. And even counters in the act of coming up. Nice tackle, nice flying tackle. It's over the top, cross price, and Myers in trouble. But a count of 2 only. All over the top, Gray in trouble now. Double leg Nelson, folding press now to Gray. Yeah. Speed of this, and it's Myers again with a double knee, but kicked off at the last second. Even Frank Casey didn't know what was happening there. Didn't know where to start counting. He's spreading his arms as if to say, I've never seen anything so quick. And get the crowd reaction, marvelous. That is really fast wrestling, that. Beautiful stuff. We've seen these two last few years, of course, against each other before. I don't think it's ever been as quick quite as these first 3 rounds.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.